Hello dreamers, welcome to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. So let me introduce myself. I am Surbhi Goyal and this is one of the first video on YouTube. So please bear with me if I do some mistakes or something like that. So let me tell you that about myself. I've recently graduated from law school and it was 5-year integrated course, and now I'm planning to migrate to Canada in September 2024. So if you're someone like me who wants to migrate to Canada and has a law background and want to establish your legal career in Canada, then this is the right video for you. So let's get started. So today's topic is, if you are wondering that being an Indian lawyer, how can you establish your legal career in Canada, then let me tell you, this is the best video or the right video for you. So before choosing any path for yourself, you have few options from which you can migrate to Canada. One of the first option is that you will start your law career and you will migrate to Canada on a student visa and pursue law there for, like, you do bachelor's there and master's. So like in India, you also do the same thing in Canada. So it will take around 7 years. So it's a very long time and it is very hectic for us, right? So I think this is not a best option for trained lawyers like us, right? Another option is that you again go to Canada on a student visa, but you choose either your master's in law or any postgraduate certificate or any program related to law field only, so that you get visa there, and after that you can start practicing there. The third and the foremost option which you have, which anyways doesn't matter which path you choose, you have to follow that path, is that you give your NCA exams. So NCA stands for National Committee on Accreditation. So let me tell you about it. So the first and foremost procedure, or I'll say option for you guys or for any foreign trained lawyer, is to appear for NCA exams. So as I told you before, NCA stands for National Committee on Accreditation. It is a federation which is made only for the foreign trade lawyers or like us. NCA, as I told you before, it is a National Committee on Accreditation, is a federation which is only created for a foreign trained lawyer. So by foreign trained lawyer, what I mean is that those lawyers or those people who have done their law from some other country like India, Pakistan, UK, US, anywhere around the globe other than Canada, would be considered as a foreign trained lawyer, right? So they have done their law from some other country and doesn't have license in Canada. For those, this federation has been created, and you have to appear for some exams which will be given by NCA only. So for that, you have to assess yourself. When you will go on the website of NCA, when you scroll down, you'll find self-assessment option. You click on that, and then you have to fill up your credentials like name, college name, your country, your phone number, your email ID, your past education, your past qualifications and other stuff like that. Okay, then for enrolling yourself and for the assessment, you have to pay $500. It's a minimal amount for the assessment. So when you'll convert it into INR, it would be around I think 32 to 34,000. Correct me if I'm wrong. So before 1 year, it was around $400 or I think $450, but now it is increased. So I'm not sure कि कितने time में ये increase होगा या कितने time में ये decrease होगा. So I'm not sure about that. So you have to check it out for yourself. Abhi recently in 2023, it is $500. So you'll pay that amount, and in 4 to 6 weeks or maybe 8 weeks for some people, the result comes in 1 week also or 2 weeks also, but it depends. So within 4 to 6 weeks you'll get your assessment back. For some people they get the assessment back in 1 or 2 weeks, so it depends totally. Okay. And I would say that what is the purpose of this assessment? A lot of people will ask me that. So the purpose of this assessment is basically you'll get to know that which subjects you have to appear for. So you'll transfer your transcripts to the NCA or to the Law Society of Ontario or anywhere. You'll get to know about that in whatever province you have to start your practice in Canada. You'll get your subjects back. So basically it varies from 5 to 9 subjects. So basically people get 5 subjects or 6 subjects, not more than that, but it totally depends on your degree, on your past qualifications. So you have to be ready for it. And in some cases NCA can also tell you to opt for some courses in Canada to start your practice there. So it totally depends on your past education, your law degree and your qualification and your experiences. So it varies for people from person to person. So so after clearing your NCAs, what is the next step of getting your license or starting your practicing in Canada? So for that I'll make a separate video, because in this video it will get very confusing and it will be very lengthy, which I think you guys won't like it. So but I'll tell you a little bit about that. So you have to appear for your bar exams. Like in Delhi or in India, you have to appear for Bar Council of Delhi, right? So in there you have to appear for like for example, I want to start my practice in Ontario, right? So I'll apply in the Law Society of Ontario for my licensing. So I have to clear barrister and solicitor exams. So about the barrister and solicitor exam, I'll tell you in the next video or upcoming video. So if you like the information which I gave you, and if you understood, then please like the video and subscribe to my channel. And if by any chance if you have some queries or some questions related to Canada or about me or about anything, then please comment down below. I'll surely reply to you guys. And other than that, you can also follow me or you can text me on Instagram. I'll put the link below somewhere, okay? Or I can put the link in the bio for that, my Instagram account. So you can follow me there. And yeah, let's meet in the next video. Bye.